Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video, I just thought I would sit down and do a little chit chat, get ready with me, kind of go through these steps of my everyday makeup routine. I just got a question about how I do my makeup, so I thought of it and I was like, you know what? I've never done like a sit down, step-by-step talk through what I do, what I apply, and I just thought that today would be the perfect day to do that, especially with Christmas coming up. So if you guys want any ideas of like what to ask for, you could definitely ask for any of these makeup products. And I don't use a ton. I really like my makeup to look natural and subtle. I don't like to put a lot on my face. So I am going to just go through my whole makeup routine and get ready with you guys. So without further ado, let's get started. So the first step to my makeup routine is I use the Fenty Beauty primer, and this is just the Soft Matte Pro Filter primer. So I give that a little shake and then put like a pea-size amount on my finger. Then I'm just gonna rub it in my hands and apply that all over my face. And I love this primer because it is so soft and it kind of feels like a lotion on your face, but also one of my friends said it feels like liquid silk. It feels so nice on your face. I just think that it gives you the most beautiful finish when you put your foundation on as well. So the next step, I go in with the Fenty Beauty foundation. I think that it's really important, at least for me, I've noticed that if I use a foundation that is the same brand as my primer, I feel like made my face have a nicer finish to it. And I'm gonna be applying this foundation with the Fenty Beauty foundation brush, and it just looks like this. Honestly, I just got this brush the other day and I am obsessed with it. I will never apply Fenty foundation with a beauty blender ever again because the beauty blenders really like soak up the product, I feel like, and this brush just makes the product apply so much more even on your face. And also I feel like before, when I used to use the beauty blender, it used to kind of take off the makeup around my mouth and like it would leave my face with like weird spots during the day. So if you use the Fenty foundation and you've noticed that, comment down below and comment if you use a beauty blender or if you apply it with a brush, because I honestly feel like applying it with a brush makes a huge difference. So I'm just gonna be putting this all over my face. Obviously self-explanatory, like this. And the next thing I do is I take the Fenty Beauty Matchstick in the shade Bamboo, and this one is like a concealer. It's just a light color like that, and I'll apply that under my eyes, and then on the bridge of my nose, a little bit on my forehead, my cupid's bow, and then just a teeny tiny bit on my chin like that. And then I'm gonna be going in with my same Fenty brush and just blending all of that out. And I put it on these parts of my face just to like brighten them up and kind of highlight them and bring them out a little bit more. And especially under my eyes, because during the winter I just feel like I have such dark spots under my eyes, so it just really will brighten it up and make you look way more awake, which I like. Once I'm done doing that, I'm gonna go in with the Matchstick in the shade Mocha. And this one is a contour bronzing stick. So I'm just gonna be applying it to the sides of my nose like that. And then I'm also gonna be putting it on the tip, just underneath down there. I don't know what this does, but I saw Kim Kardashian doing it in the tutorial with Jaclyn Hill, where she like showed how to apply her matchsticks. And I was like, you know what, I'm gonna start doing that too, because Kim has such a perfect nose. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna try it, and I like it. So, and then I just put it on my cheekbones, my forehead, and then also along my jawline. And you're probably not supposed to use the same brush to blend in your dark contour, but I do it anyway. I don't really care that much, so I'm gonna start by doing underneath my nose and then doing the sides. And honestly, using a brush with the Fenty Matchsticks, I just feel like it blends so much better than when I used my sponge. So I really don't think I'm ever gonna go back to using my Real Techniques sponge unless I change and use a different foundation or different products. And then after I finish blending out my contour, I'm just gonna go in with the Fenty Beauty Universal Invisimatte Translucent Powder. And I'm gonna be just applying that underneath my eyes and looking up while I do it, just because you don't want the powder to get stuck in your creases. Then I'm just gonna put it everywhere where I kind of applied like my contour, just because I want it to stay all day. And another thing is, I definitely agree that you should use the Fenty translucent powder to set your makeup if you're using the Fenty foundation and the primer, just because I feel like since they are the same brand, they really like go together and the formulas mix well. I used to use the Laura Mercier on top of my Fenty and it didn't work well. It really made me feel like sticky, and it just like didn't leave my face with like the finish that I wanted it to. And since all of her products are matte, like the matte translucent powder, the matte foundation, and the matte primer, I think that they all really go beautifully together when you all use the same products. And I know I just added like a dark contour with the matchstick, but I like to add a little bit of powder too, so I'm just going in with the Hoola Bronzer by Benefit. This one is my absolute favorite. It just comes in the little box. Many of you guys obviously probably know the Hoola Bronzer, but if you haven't tried it yet, I seriously think that you need to. I used to be team chocolate bronzer, but now I have switched over to Hoola just because I feel like it gives me a nice glow in the winter and doesn't make me look like dusty, because I don't know, I feel like sometimes bronzers like make people look dusty. So I just think that this one's so beautiful. I really love the way that it applies, and I feel like it really stays all day. And then I'm just gonna blend that into my neck as well, because you don't want your face being a different color than your neck. And now I'm gonna be applying blush, and I got this little sample size from the Tarte birthday present at Sephora, and it's in the shade Party. And honestly, I think that this color is beautiful. You really don't need a lot of the product. A little bit definitely goes a long way. So I'm just gonna be applying this to the apples of my cheeks. And it kind of just gives you a nice little rosy glow. Like nothing too serious. It's kind of just like a subtle little glow to make you look more awake. And now for my favorite part of my whole routine, and that is highlight. And I use the Too Faced highlighter in the shade Ray of Light. And so I'm just gonna be taking this little tapered brush, swishing it around my highlighter, applying it to my cheekbones, both sides obviously, and the tip of my nose, also my Cupid's bow. Then kind of just going over each one, maybe adding a little bit along my face. Wherever I feel like I need an extra little glow. And I think that it's so important to end off your makeup routine with a setting spray. I just use this one by Fresh. It is their rose spray. So I'm just gonna take this and spray it all over my face. I probably use an excessive amount, way more than I need to, but I love the way that it feels on my face. I just feel like it's so refreshing and light and almost cooling, and it really calms down your skin and makes your makeup last so long. I highly recommend getting the Fresh spray over the Mario Badescu. I know, don't kill me. I don't like the Mario Badescu one. I just feel like it makes your face like feel really sticky, and like it feels heavy on my face. So I don't know, I don't really like it. So that concludes my everyday makeup routine. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. And again, I will have all of the products that I use linked down below. These are all amazing products. I think you should definitely check them out. And if you like seeing like makeup tutorial videos, just leave a comment down below, give this video a thumbs up, let me know, because I'm obsessed with makeup and I would love to do like a holiday look or like a going out look. Whatever you guys want to see, just let me know and I can make it happen for you. So thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye guys.